Tonight, we're learning more about what police think may have prompted a woman who wrote a children's book about grieving to have allegedly killed her husband. It led to that grief. This is 33-year-old Kouri Richins, sitting down with local lifestyle show Good Things Utah just last month to promote her book about how she and her children are dealing with the loss of her husband. She billed it as a support book for other families.
So my husband passed away unexpectedly last year. So it's March 4th was a one-year anniversary for us, and he was 39. It completely took us all by shock. And we have 3 little boys, 10, 9, and 6.
Plot twist, Richins arrested a month later on charges that she's the one who killed him. By poison, by the way, with fentanyl-laced a Moscow Mule cocktail. But now new court records reveal Richins and her husband Eric were arguing over a $2 million real estate deal in the months before police say Eric was murdered. Kouri Richins, they allege, wanted to purchase this 20,000 square foot, 8-bedroom, 12-bath. What do you do with 12 baths? Unfinished mansion in Heber City, Utah, as part of her real estate and home flipping business. Court documents and Eric's own family say he thought the home was too expensive and wouldn't give her the money. But just a day after Eric's death, Richins closed on the mansion and allegedly hosted a party there to celebrate, which raised some suspicions from law enforcement. Now the Salt Lake City Tribune, citing a probate court petition, reports that Kouri Richins was actually stealing from her husband. He came from a well-known, well-connected family in Utah as far as back as 3 years into their marriage. Quote, by at least 2016, she was stealing money from him in order to afford to flip houses and address her ongoing financial woes. The petition alleges she began taking money from his bank accounts as well as running up debts on credit cards in his name without his knowledge. And that in 2020, Eric Richins learned Kouri Richins had taken at least $100,000 from his accounts as well as borrowed large amounts of money on his credit card in excess of $30,000. Also in 2020, Eric discovered that Kouri had borrowed $250,000 using a fraudulent power of attorney, forging his initials on documents. When Eric confronted her, Kouri admitted to taking the money. There were other red flags. In January of last year, authorities allege Kouri Richins tried to make herself the sole beneficiary on a life insurance policy held by her husband and his business partner. She's also accused of taking upwards of $130,000 earmarked by Eric to pay his taxes. Following her arrest, Richins' book, Are You With Me?, dedicated to her, quote, amazing husband and a wonderful father, has been removed from Amazon. His family says Eric Richins was convinced his wife had tried poisoning him several times before he stayed in the relationship for the sake of the 3 sons, was gearing up to file for divorce when he was found dead at the foot of their bed last March. Joining me now, Jesse Weber, attorney and host on the Law and Crime Network. He's also a NewsNation legal contributor. He's been following the case closely. Sounds like they think this is all about the money.
I mean, you laid it out. One other thing I'll add is right before he died, he was going to reveal to her that she was cut out of the will. You know, it was interesting that he had his sister as the trustee of all of his property. He wanted to leave it all under her control, without Kouri knowing that. And I think that's pretty significant because you have this history where she was allegedly stealing from him, forging his identity, stealing from him in different ways. And it's really interesting about the life insurance policy as well, because she had switched it to her to be the beneficiary. He was alerted and without her knowing, switched it back to his sister. So it seems like the money and all with the house, because it was only the day after that she sells the house, she closes on it and throws this big party.
I want to play a little more of this interview that she did when she was promoting her book, right? Her book about grieving because her husband had died, how she and her kids were dealing with this. This is her being asked about the timing of writing the book so quickly.
So you actually wrote this book with your children.
I did. Mm-hmm.
And it's only been a year. How did you process and say you go from processing death to I need to write a book and help others?
You know, I just watched the struggle that my kids were going through. And I actually, you know, I went on Amazon and Barnes & Noble and trying to find something that we could use to cope at nights. Nights are the hardest, it seems like, for everybody when, you know, dealing with anything. But I just wanted some story to read to my kids. at night. And I just could not find anything. I couldn't find anything that really, suited them or helped them find comfort and peace. And so, I was like, let's just write one.
Maybe because the facts are sort of unique in this book, in this story, so she couldn't find a book that actually fit the facts.
I just got to say, I think it's pretty incredible that she's accused of killing him for money, and yet she exploits his death for $14.99 on Amazon. I mean, I think that's pretty incredible.
Thank you for watching. Go to NewsNationNow.com to find NewsNation on your cable provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.